Okay, hello and welcome guys. This is a massive locally active fight. It's the biggest domestic fight in the country, bar none. There's no doubt this is the biggest and the best fight you can put on paper. If you go through the ratings, you two guys are the best in the country. You face each other. You're number 2 and 3 in Africa. Obviously, Rock Knaps also here is number 1 in Africa. Let me start with you, Damien Durant. You've been involved in so many big fights. It's another big fight for you. Obviously, Brandon gets up for big fights. When he's got to come to the party and win a big fight, he wins it. We saw the brilliant 2 fights that he had with Rock Knapp. Another big fight for you. Another fight against Thysse, and this time you're facing the undefeated South African junior middleweight champion, although Brandon does go in with more experience. Talk to us, and you see the fight going, Damien Durant.
Brian, thank you guys for coming through today. One thing I can say is we're looking forward to Saturday night. The hard work's been put in. Brandon's trained exceptionally hard for this fight. I'm sure Shervantaigh's done the exact same because he knows what's in front of him. Look, we're looking forward to the fight. I don't want to give away too much. I don't think there's time to talk shit, or there's no need to. These guys have good resumes and they'll prove it on Saturday night. And I just believe I have the charge that will become the new South African champion. It's something I think Brandon deserves. Even when he won his WBA Pan-African, his IBO All-African, he always wanted to win the SA. So that's what we're coming to do on Saturday. And then we want to mix it up internationally. You know, Brandon's done it before. He's mixed at international level. He wants to do it again. And we want to move with his career. He's 29. I think he's got a lot to offer. He's 34 in the world. And I believe that's where Brandon needs to be. He needs to mix at international level. I think this fight is a step too soon for Shervantaigh Koopman. But look, it's like they say, no guts, no glory. So he wants to take a chance. He is the champion. But I think this is more about what Shervantaigh wants to try and prove than what Brandon has.
Thanks, Damien Durant. Brandon, of course, we've seen you at Empress Palace mix it up in many a big bouts. You've really done great as a professional boxer. It's another big one for you, although this time you are the experienced man. But you're fighting a guy that's never lost a round, in my opinion, in 11 fights. Never looked like he's going to lose. But it's a big fight for you and it's a big fight for him. Talk to us how you see the fight going, Brandon Thysse.
Just firstly, I want to thank everyone for being here today. Thank you for the support, and thank you to Mr. Rodney Berman, Super Sport and Golden Gloves for putting this together. Yeah, look, I have a tough opponent in Shervantaigh Koopman. I've watched him, I've seen him fight. I know he's a technical fighter. He comes to fights and there's no walkover, you know. So in our training camp, we prepared accordingly. We know it's going to be a tough night. We know it's not going to be a walkover, and we're excited. You know, we're excited to show everything we've learned, everything new we have, and just to be back in the ring. You know, it's been a while for me, so I'm excited to get back in the ring and fight someone like Shervantaigh.
Thanks, Brandon. I'll come back to you now. Lucky Mokoena, the assistant trainer for Shervantaigh Koopman. You see him every day in the gym. He is scientifically well balanced, places his punches beautifully. He's like I said, he's never lost a round. He's never won a fight in 11 fights. He is the inexperienced going into the fight. How do you see the fight going, Lucky Mokoena?
First of all, I'd just like to say thank you for the opportunity. I'm being mentored by the best coach, the best trainer in South Africa so far, and I've seen him do the work with Shervantaigh at the gym. And we're looking pretty strong. And every time we sparred, every time we took Koopman Press, I could feel the strength. So we were really looking to give the best for South Africa. And yeah, as you said, he's never lost a round. And in sparring, we've seen he's shown us greatness and he's shown us toughness. Like he's going to bring everything to the table. So we're well prepared.
In your opinion, before I speak to China Thysse, can he beat a tough guy like Brandon Thysse?
I've seen Brandon, and I've seen how he fights, and we worked on a strategy to take away what he's going to bring to us. You know, we never know what he has planned for this fight, but we also bringing the best to the table. So now he has to be prepared for this one.
Great, thank you. Let's talk to trainer Thysse. Just grab the mic there. Thysse, it's a big fight for you. you've been in many big fights in your time. You've become one of the most experienced, best trainers in the country. This is a massive fight for you. It's a massive domestic fight. Probably, without a doubt, going to be Shervantaigh Koopman's toughest fight as a professional. They did fight in the amateurs as well, so they do know each other. Talk to us how you see the fight is going to go with Shervantaigh.
Thank you, Uncle Brian. Good day for everybody inside the house, and thank you, Koopman Press, for this opportunity. I know Brendan is coming to kill. You ready? My boxer is ready. Shervantaigh is doing everything. He's always the best boxer. I know everybody's undermining Shervantaigh. He knows boxing better than any boxer in my gym. He knows Brendan, he fight Brendan in the amateur. He see every fight is happening for Brendan. Brendan is bringing the fight as you teaching the boxing.
Thanks, Thysse. Let's talk to the champion himself, Shervantaigh Koopman, South African junior middleweight champion. Shervantaigh, I'm sure you've been dreaming of a big fight like this with a guy that you know from the amateurs, because it's the big fights in boxing that you want to win. You are an undefeated champion as a junior middleweight, but this is the fight that you need to win. Talk to us about this fight. Are you going to win it? Can you win it? How do you see the fight there?
Uncle Brian, thank you to Koopman Press for the opportunity. Thank you for everyone for coming out. Definitely, I believe in myself. I think I know that I will win this fight. You know, I know Brendan isn't a pushover. I know he's tough. You know, but we prepare. Yeah.
Brandon and Damien, give us a result. How do you see the fight there?
You know, I'm going to win this fight no matter what, you know. If Koopman can survive for 12 rounds, I'll win on points. If not, that will be that.
Do you believe you can outbox him over 12 rounds?
You know, everyone says I'm a street fighter and all this, and you know, I love that. You know, I love everyone calling me things that they think I am. But you know, come fight night, I'll show you all something different, something new. And you know, you never know. Street fighter might win this time.
Fantastic. Damien, last word from you for this big fight.
You know, we saw Brennan and Rourke, the first fight. We saw the outcome of that. We saw the outcome of the second fight. You know, Brennan and Rourke was one hell of a fight. And the biggest thing that came down to that second fight, they were both dogs. And I know what dog I have in my corner. We're going to determine what kind of dog's in that corner.
Shervantaigh, actually final word from the South African junior middleweight champion. You are the champion. Are you going to stay the champion? Have you dreamt how you're going to win this fight? Give us a final prediction. How do you really see the fight going, Saturday night?
I'm just prepared for anything, you know. I'm prepared for anything. I'm prepared to go the distance. I'm prepared to box with him, you know. I know I've done the work, you know, and I believe in myself. And it will show come Saturday.
Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. South African junior middleweight